Hey guys, Alan here. Welcome back to the workshop. Hope you had a pleasant Christmas. I certainly did. And my new lathe turned up, so I got my Christmas present. It's just visible over my shoulder actually. But anyway, I'm sure you're keen to see a bit more detail. So let's start this little video by having a look at its arrival on the truck and getting it through to the workshop. And then we'll have a bit of a look and check it out. Well, the lathe has arrived, and fortunately for me, there was enough parking on the other side of the road to accommodate the truck and trailer, which is a rather long load, but that's a piece of good luck that I'm happy to take. I was also fortunate that because we're in the week after Christmas, traffic in the street was very quiet. The driver couldn't see past the crate, but fortunately he was able to see my hand signals over the top. So we worked as a team as I was directing and he was steering. As you can see, it was pretty tight coming through the garage doorway. He did very well. So I think the driver did very well. He was obviously dependent on my hand signals, and it must have been a bit nerve-wracking for him because he had no idea how useful my signals were going to be or whether I was a competent signaller. Anyway, we got through it and without any drama really. There. Alright, so it's arrived. It's in the workshop. What I've got to do now is work out how to get it to its preferred resting place. And the guys doing the moving were on time charge, and I could see if I kept going that way it could rack up quite a bill. So I'm just going to do a bit of a head scratch and work out how I can move it with the kit that I've got. So I moved the gantry to a position which I hoped would be useful, and then used the pallet jack to swing the end of the crate around so the crate was pointing in the direction that I needed it to move. So, time to unpack the crate. I missed a screw somewhere, have I? There. Where do you want to come back? Let's stop here. There. There's clearly something stopping it. Ah, there. Oh, got to go up. With all your life. All right. Perhaps not done in the most elegant way, but it's off. No one got hurt, nothing got damaged. Right. Okay, so I sort of feel like I'm on the home straight now. Got a bit of a rhythm happening. So take some of the weight on the stand. Push that along. Push the frame along a bit. And now it's time to start moving the headstock in that way. Lift the frame up so that I can set the wheels. Actually, I think I have made one more like that. Enough, let's see. I'm going around in circles here. I think what I need to do is push this end over. When that swings over, then chock the wheels. Chock the wheels, stop it coming back when I swing this end back. That's the ticket, isn't it? Right, now we're getting close to where I want it. I'm not sure how much of that you're being able to see. Right, I'll swing you over. Get you over. And that's actually pretty close to where I want it to be. Okay, so I think we're ready to pull the pallet out from underneath the machine. Oh, it's a fair bit of weight in that pallet. Part of the weight, I forgot the faceplate. Faceplate's still on there. Anyway, let's get it out of the way. Now, there's a couple of bolts there I've got to get out. Pull them out with a broom. Don't feel like having 1,500 kilos of lathe land on my hands. Right, start lowering this guy down. Ah, now I just realised I made a stupid mistake. I needed to take some of the weight off this end, and I've used the bloody ratchet strap, which is dopey because I can't let that off easily. Probably trying to lift. Probably only trying to put about 50 kilos here just to balance it up, something like that. Right, that'll be enough. Now I can start letting it down with a bit of control. Oh, of course I forgot the feet, didn't I? Right. Yes, I've got to get these dudes underneath the bolts. Well, they're all in the dimples. Anyway, it's a start, isn't it? We go around the back now. Okay, so I've made a bit more progress. I've connected the power up and installed the DRO screen and the light, and started to do the levelling. I'll do this in 2 passes, but my first pass at the moment is pretty good. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but that's pretty much spot on. And we're pretty good this way as well. But I know from experience that it's likely to settle a little bit, so I'll leave it at that for now and revisit in a day or two, and we'll see what's going on. But yeah, so I've removed the steadies and so on. Next thing to do for me probably is to take this off and adapt my quick change tool post to that, but I can just show you the wheels go around, I suppose. Let's get these out the way. I haven't cleaned the bed off yet and put the whey oil on or whatever else, but certainly checked the oil. It's certainly got oil. So let's start it up. What's it set on? Set on 840 at the moment. So let's just turn him on. And that was the electromagnetic brake at work. It works off the emergency stop as well. And whether I can show you that, let's see. That's a key attraction of this machine to me. It's got all sorts of other features and things. Obviously, the cover over the lead screws and so on. Anyway, we'll worry about and the chip drawer, front access chip drawer. We'll worry about all of that when I get a bit further into it. But I think I'll stop here for now. It's given you what you wanted to see, perhaps, is what sort of machine did I buy. But perhaps one question which I should spend some time addressing is, why did I buy this particular machine as opposed to any of the other options? So I'll spend a few minutes addressing that. Okay, so the maker's name is Gosan. It's a Taiwanese lathe. As far as I can tell, it's pretty good quality. It's 430 swing, 430mm swing, and a metre between centres. The features that attracted me to it, it has the electromechanical brake on the spindle connected to the e-stop button and also to the foot brake pedal, so that is a nice safety feature. It also has the lead screw covered to stop your shirt or whatever getting caught up in that. I really like the idea of the front access to get the chips out, because with the other lathe I had, you always have to get on your hands and knees behind the machine and shovel them out. So that's good. I did look at quite a few different lathes. In fact, I looked very closely at about 5 lathes, and one of them was somewhat dearer again than this one, but the others were cheaper. But what swung the balance for this one more than anything else was my wife's very strong preference for the lathe with the most safety features. Apparently she wants me to be around for a while with a full set of arms and legs, so I didn't see any reason to object to that. And this Gosen lathe is apparently at a spec which is commonly used in the vocational training establishments here, the TAFE colleges, because of the safety features. So that's its bio in a nutshell. I might include a spec sheet just as a static picture for anybody who wants a few more details. So after I've got it cleaned up and can start doing stuff with it, I'll bring you back for a first chips video. Cheers.